Hello everybody, it's CraftyMama, and I'm here to share with you the rubbing plates that I got at a recent thrifty shop where I did the haul, a video on it. And here in the back, the rubbing plates say you can use crayon, graphite stick, or coloring pencil. It also says large flat Chunko crayons. Never heard of Chunko crayons myself, maybe you have. And then you just rub it. Put your paper on top of the rubbing plate and rub it. Now here's what Chunko crayons are right here. They're from Milton Bradley from 1968. And here's what a graphite stick is. I'm sure we all know what colored pencils and crayons look like. Now let me start with the butterfly one, and I'll show you what I did. I got out the colored pencil and I fast forwarded this because it made a lot of noise doing it on the template. Didn't think you wanted to hear that. So I'm using colored pencil here really quick just to show you. And that's the butterfly one. Then I decided to try a crayon using it sideways. I did the same with the colored pencil. I used it like sideways. And I'll show you. I mixed different colors. And that's how the butterfly came out there. Like again, this is just my first time using these, so I'm sure there's a learning curve on how to do it. Here's the butterflies using it backwards of the back side, the reverse side, because they said you could do that too. Came out kind of weird. Here's the snowflake one, and I'll show you I did that in colored pencil. That came out pretty neat. Again, I just did all these quick, and being the first time, I'm sure I might get better at it, I hope. Here's the bubbles one. Now, I really love the bubbles one. Here's it in crayon. I love using these for mixed media and things like that in my junk journals to accent pages, different things like that. Here's the bubbles one, and I overlapped it. I had the stencil upright and then turned it sideways because it said you can make different things. I really like, there's a lot of bubbles right there. Here's the stars one. So I tried that one out too. And this, as you can see right here, those came out pretty good. And then I also tried them in crayon. The first one was in colored pencil. Here's flowers and vines. So I did this one. And on the top I did the reverse side. It looks a little stranger. And on the bottom I did it in colored pencil. And you can kind of see the difference. I did that one probably too quick. I could have made it come out a little better, I'm sure. Lastly, I did the seashells. Those were kind of neat too. I kind of like the way these ones came out, rubbing them. As you can see, came out pretty neat. And that's with the colored pencil there. Then I also tried it on cardstock because I used copy paper for all the ones I just showed you. So I just did little ones of the butterflies and the bubbles and whatnot. I don't think they came out much different. I was trying to go for like a harder surface, a harder paper than just regular copy paper. I think it came out about the same. I mean, what do you think? So I thought I'd do a quick review so you can see them. This is the colored pencil one. See them all at once. This is one done in crayon. Then the next one we have here was the reverse side, the back side of a stencil. Some of them come out kind of neat on the back side, some strange, like that one. This one was done in the colored pencil. I don't think there's a whole heck of a lot of difference between crayon and colored pencil. This one's done in crayon. And then my next one here, this was done in colored pencil, and it was overlapped, turning the stencil couple different ways. This one was done in colored pencil. Again, just recapping. Now, the one on the top is the marker one I tried. Marker does not work at all, as you can see. The one on the bottom was done in crayon. I think because markers are softer. And on the top, I did the reverse side of the flowers and vines. And then on the bottom, I used colored pencil there. And lastly, the seashells were in colored pencil as well. Then I decided to try something a little different using my Salty Ocean Tim Holtz Distress Spray and also this Distress Spray in Candied Apple. I made a tag. Now, this is the bubble one. And what I did was I hit it on the wrong side, the reverse side, not knowing. So it came out like splats. And then I just dipped it through a second time and it came out sort of like polka dotted, which was pretty fun. And then I did another tag, and here's the bubbles. And this is using the correct side now. And then I re-dipped it and then I sprayed it because I like the mixed media look, and I decided to give it a little grungy mixed media tint on the bottom. I really like how that one came out. And then here's the stars. Again, I put that in. That was the first time on the stencil, and then I just did what was left on the stencil, but I overlapped it. And there's like, I don't know if you could see it, there's stars over stars and more stars. So I think these rubbing plates would work well to create designs in a junk journal or a mixed media journal. Also great for making tags, as you can see, and maybe smaller cards like pocket letter cards or ATC cards. Well, thanks for joining me and trying out rubbing plates for the first time. Hope you enjoyed this video and you have an awesome night. Till next time, bye.